Hello everybody, how are you going? And welcome back to Tricky Towers, where I want to be seeing, can I develop my ability to actually look at the next piece before it's in front of my face? And so if I just go to single player, because apparently no one is ever online, and just do some, probably survival is a good way to see, can I get better at this? And so, okay, I've got that one. Honestly, I think I might just put you down there for now, as then at least you'll be out of the way. That has worked quite well so far. This, where can you go? I guess that can go there. And I'm really trying to focus on planning for the next piece. Oh, that's right though. I am going to be dealing with the waves. That's fine. You can go down there. That is 2. Then, oh, wrong way. Oh, I just snuck it in there. I was not ready for that last one as well. I always forget that there is an extra just mixed in there. I expect it to be 3, and I don't know why I can never not remember that. But if you are going to go in there, which means this guy can come down here. Lovely. See, this is looking pretty darn good so far, and especially just off the start there, being able to account for the fast pieces and have a little bit of a head start in thinking makes all the difference. What are you going to be though? Ooh, a big piece. So luckily you should be able to go in there quite nicely, and then another one. I guess I can concrete you. I might as well. But I must say, I'm pretty darn happy with how this entire thing is working. I'm just going to cube. No, don't you change that. I already had the vines on it. That's so unfair. I was about to say, I love how this entire thing is going to work out, as it was just going to lock everything together on that side, considering I already had the concrete. But then I just had to go and ruin me with the triple as well. All right, then. Well, you can come over here. That can slot down in there, and I just don't like it because there's a bit of an opening developing in the tower where the vines would have shut that all up. But what am I going to be having now? Ooh, okay then. Well, I had that at least positioned how I already wanted it to be positioned, but that's, oh, I stuffed it. I put it half a block, and I did not mean to be putting it half a block, and I cannot do that. Oh, I forgot that I wasn't looking. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All of a sudden, the entire thing is just fallen apart. I might concrete you. There we go. Should give me enough room. I haven't been looking at what the next piece is. That is where my entire thing has fallen apart, because I've been having to focus on, well, the waves and waves of no. There goes one of my lives, but at least I'm definitely doing better than I previously have. And oh my goodness, holy, that's all going to fall. And that is not going to be too good for me. That's a lot of things. I'm trying to vine them, but I am about to die. Here we go. Let me just see. Can I vine and make it nice and flat? Kind of. It was kind of flat, kind of not flat. And oh my goodness, I just lost so many pieces. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking, yeah, at least I will definitely beat my old high score, but not necessarily, not at this rate, because everything is all over the place. Like, how am I ever meant to be fixing that? It's still moving for some reason. There's not even any wind and it's moving. Oh, and the ice is just going to slide straight off, and that will be that. And I matched my high score, but it was going so well until I was no longer looking at the next piece, because I was too busy dealing with the randomness that it was throwing my way after it all went south of the vines. If I had vined that all together instead of getting the random column piece, it would have been so much better. But let's just see, can I just focus on that top the entire time and beat my high score of 49? It was right there. I think one of the major turning points in the last game was when it just sped up a little bit. I no longer had the time to be really planning what I wanted to be doing. And this can just come down there and be nice and pretty in there. But as soon as it speeds up, I'm just not good enough to take the time to actually plan what I want to be doing. That cube would have been much better to be going on top of the other one, but it is what it is, and I don't know where to be putting you. I guess you can hopefully just, oh, I'm not looking. Look up. Look up. Look up. Especially when I then have to be dealing with this. Holy moly. Okay, vine probably, just to try and vine it all together. No, that's not what I wanted. I was hoping that it would just lock in with the blue, but it did not. This is not looking too good, or it's certainly not looking as good as last time. 27 though. I still could pull it out of the bag, but it's just the fact that you could lose your entire tower at the last minute, and then it's all pointless. Why wasn't it going left? I was holding it down and it wasn't going left, and now that's going to be the entire tower gone. I don't know why it wasn't moving. That's such a shame. Back down to 22, and like I said, I just don't think this is going to be doing as well. There we go. Let me just get rid of that piece and just retry from the start, because that is obviously not going to be a new high score at only 24. Very nice, very nice. That's very, very pretty off the start here. Surely this can just continue. Come on, come yeah, you don't really go anywhere. I guess that's fine. Lock it all in. Hopefully a little bit of a cantilever doesn't open it up, and that's always a thing. It's like you'd think that it would just fit, but then it just opens up this tiny, tiny gap, and what are you going to be locked? Oh, you were fast. That's fine. I can go speed Gonzalez, and then I might even just concrete that just to make sure. Oh my goodness, see that extra one. I was not ready for it, but at least the entire tower is concrete down there. And oh, I guess I could have put that piece down there, but I was more so thinking of doing exactly that. I'm trying to get over to here. There we go, just to open up the area. You will still fit unless you grow to be triple size. No, a bit of mist. See, I will take mist any day of the week, as that is just so much easier to deal with anything else. You can still kind of see, really. I mean, there's a couple of places where you can't fully see, but realistically, we have to all agree that that has to be the easiest one by far. Now time for the ice. I can lock everything together and all the ice pieces in the middle. I don't really know if that's the best thing to be doing, considering, well, then you've got an icy core, so to say, an icy heart, but I think it should be okay, considering they're just going to get immediately buried by everything else. Yes, look at this. This is much better. Squeak you over. Maybe I can eventually get a cube. Oh, let's just see. My first slot. Yes, I nailed it. There we go. That's what we like to be seeing. You can come over here and, oh, what are you going to be? Big? You're probably going to be big. Oh, big and fast. Holy moly, that is not what I expected. Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that, and I kind of got off scot-free, I guess. And wow, I haven't even been looking at my high score, and I've just realized that that cube is not where I want it to be, sadly. Oh, if I could get a vine or something just to bridge the gap. What are you going to be? Locked? Yes, you are locked. Okay, then. Oh, and you're locked as well. Sure. And you're locked as well. Here, let's see. Can I slot it? Oh, I didn't slot it. Oh, you were also going to need to be slotted, and that's now 2 lives lost from 2 silly mistakes. But at least I'm at 61. I just have to continue to... Oh, is this going to be 3 lives lost from 3 missed slots? Oh, what a poor effort that was. Just first try, first loss. But at least that's definitely a new high score. And you look at that start, and even with the ice in there, it all just went bad at the end there when I got double speed and double size. But otherwise than that, definitely getting better. So let's just see, if I do a race, I should also be able to just look at the next piece and really just make it much faster. I mean, I don't want to be going too fast, as that's where I'm going to get myself into some serious trouble very quickly. But surely you can then just afford to be almost just slamming it down. I don't want you. Go away. A little bit of vine right about now, and I'm really trying to look at the next one, and I guess if nothing else, it will help my structural stability long term, because it's not as much as a race compared to online, where you really are actually racing someone, where even though yes, there's a little bit of water involved, it just doesn't feel the same when you're not immediately pressured. I mean, the water is there, but I feel like every time I'm dying because of my structural stability, not because of the water actually catching up to me. I mean, eventually the entire thing falls over, and that's why you die instead of anything else. I mean, I just want to get rid of all these pieces that aren't helping me whatsoever. Why am I missing every single slot? I don't get it. You go in there. It's a little bit ahead of time, it feels like. Either way, just moving on down, and that water is getting pretty close, as it just feels like every single piece that it's giving me is just the wrong one constantly. But where can I use this concrete before it just gets rid of it? I mean, I guess I'll use it there, and hopefully it can just lock that entire thing together and not allow the entire tower to fall over. Finally, there we go. That would have been nice to have about 10 seconds ago. I mean, maybe if it wants to give me 2 in a row, come on, 2 in a row. Lightning. I guess, you know, they have grown on me a little bit. I used to think that they were completely useless, but I can understand their use, especially I feel like with the big blocks that I had before, with the double speed and double size, that would have been very nice to have. But I don't think I saw a single lightning at all, which is surprising. Did I get... Yeah, not from memory. Let's just see, can I? No, I cannot slot that in there, and I don't know why I'm missing every single slot. I mean, I am going up all right. Oh, here we go. Oh, why are you half block off? I don't like that. No. Oh, my goodness, I need to stop trying to slam it, because that is just every single one now that I've missed. I moved it the wrong way. I was trying to slam it in so then it would just be nice and locked in and lock that entire middle support of the tower together, but I just completely stuffed it, especially when the entire tower is half a block off. It makes it difficult, to be fair. But, oh, that's not going to be good for my structural stability at all. Honestly, I think this might be one of the first times that the water does actually catch up to me, and I guess, oh, I'm so close to beating my high score, but there we go. The entire thing finally fell over at 550. just wasn't able to beat it, and I don't know where it all went wrong. It all just capsized right from the start. Like I said, it felt like I wasn't getting the right pieces at all compared to last time where it felt quite generous. So hopefully if I just look again, focus on the top and make sure that I don't slam anything, or if I do, that I really just nail it. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up in the drink. Oh, I'm so glad that that rolled off, as I was just rushing it a little bit, just trying to, well, be in the race, so to say, but I just missed it by half a block, and that would have definitely stuffed me up if it was that early on, just a nice rotated piece. But hey, the entire thing is moving along. It's a little bit skinny for my liking. I wouldn't mind if it just got a little bit fatter from the base, and so I'll try and widen it up eventually if I get a piece that I can, but I don't know. My goodness, does the entire thing just feel wobbly as I'm trying to lock it all together, but there's a little bit of I just sway to the entire thing, and that's just not what I want. And then I don't know what just happened there. I don't even know. Was that just because the entire thing swayed? I don't understand what happened with the vine. Oh my goodness, this is just not my day for race whatsoever. I mean, maybe if I could actually verse a person and they were online, because there's no one's ever online, then I could see how I could actually go instead of just racing the water. But Aquaman is after me right now. Yes, the water is so far away, but I think that's just because I've completely compromised the tower. Look at the entire thing. It's just about to fall apart everywhere, and the water's just going to all of a sudden be at my front door, especially when I can't get rid of these pieces. Get out of the way. Oh my goodness, the entire thing. What a shambles that was. Well, look, seeing as race was clearly not my forte of the day, I just want to be seeing, can I do any better with a puzzle, as I only have to beat 57. You know, it's not that high, and there's no double bricks, there's no double size, double speed, anything like that. I'm just going to let the race just speed up, not the race, the game just speed up slowly as I go through, but I just have to be making sure that I look at every piece before I actually see it on the screen, as there's so much time. Look at this, there's so much room, everything can just go down nice and simply, and so far so good. I just have to be making sure that I, like I was saying, don't try and slot anything in, and I guess I do get power-ups, but maybe I'll just do this and then get rid of it, because that's just completely useless to me. You, however, can go over here, because I know that I need to fit the cube in next. There we go. You, though, can, I guess, go down there. That was only just fitting in somehow, and I don't know why. I guess I am really skinny. Like, I'm not even using the extremities at all, which is a bit scary, as I am going to need all the room I can get long term. Another lightning, though, and do I dare? I mean, I just want to try it. There we go. You can just go down there and live there. There's no reason for me to ever revisit you, because I didn't stuff it up at least. But now where do I put you? Sure. I guess I'm just going to have to try it. Oh my goodness. At least I am forcing it to be a little bit wider, and hopefully you won't clip. Good. Oh, where do I? You can just go off the side here. My goodness. That entire side has just saved me massively. Oh, now you can just double slam. Oh, it's going to fall. Actually, that's all right. That's okay. I thought I was dead, but I am not dead. I just lost one block of height. So now that I've got a lot more room to play with, it should be much easier. Oh, I guess I could have used my lightning to save that one block. Okay then. Just have to keep multiple things in my mind at any one time. Just you slide in there. Don't you stuff me around. You should be fine. Don't tip the boat or rock the boat or break it in half or anything. Just be nice and calm. Ooh. I don't know what I want to do. And that will be the end of me at 31. That, I don't know why. It certainly wasn't struggle free, but all of a sudden it was just over. I was going all right, and then I just did that for some reason. That's not exactly what I want, as that piece doesn't fit that direction. If I could have known the third piece, then maybe I could have planned for that. But no, of course not. Let me just put you down there and just work it up from there. As look, it's very thin, and if that falls off, I don't get it. No, just come back. See, I don't understand. Why does it fall off? It's a 50-50 split. It shouldn't fall off. Or sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand that. That can't fall there, can it? I don't think so. It should just, yes, lock in beautifully, and then that can tip though, so this can go over here instead, and then, yeah, look at that. That is going to be much nicer. All of a sudden, the entire thing, you can't fit how I want you to, so I guess, yeah, it'll have to do. But it just always feels like it's the wrong piece. Look, now I've got this piece when I wanted that one before. Like, how am I meant to win with that? Hey, there we go. That is finally the piece that I've been waiting for, just to try and slot it in there nicely and make it much wider. See, like I said last time, it was just so skinny from the start that I had no hope, but at least with this you can just have so much more room, so you don't have to fight the entire thing and go, oh well, maybe this time I'll just not be able to fit it all in. before I get to the line. I mean, I guess that's most of the reason why they're putting those little blocks there. I mean, I guess they're meant to block you, but they're also meant to make it and stop people from going just stupidly wide. I mean, I feel like when you see the high scores and you see people getting 3,000 and stuff like that, I feel like surely they're just going and making this supernova of an entire structure, which is so ballooned out beyond anyone's comprehension that it just doesn't make sense anymore. Taking up the entire width of the screen. I mean, I don't even know how you have enough time surely at that speed or at that score, it's going to be so fast. Like, you're not going to be able to move the entire thing out to where you need to get, and maybe that's the limiting factor. It just gets too fast, not for people, but for the computer and everything and your finger to actually move it to where it needs to be going. But look, so far, 43 and 57, and I don't know what's going on, but this feels very, very, very easy. All of a sudden, the entire game is it's all lining up. There's no crazy blocks. Everything's just very minimally scattered around, and it's making it so I just have so much room. And I guess, is that the main problem? I just never have the room to be fitting anything in. I mean, it certainly feels like it. I'm not using any lightning. I'm not using anything like that. And yes, I still have to get 10 more pieces in here, but this is feeling very easy. I mean, I feel as though I might have spoken a little bit too soon here, but my goodness, does it just feel like everything's fitting? How is everything just fitting like this? You can come over here. Oh, that was lucky. You can come over there. Look, 4 to go. And if I just slam that right, there we go. That is perfect. This is it's all lining up. 2 to go, surely. Okay, you can come down there, and then where am I going to put this? This, I guess, just has to come over here and then just get double slammed into there. Holy moly, this is definitely a new high score for me, 66. I can't lose it all now. But look at this. It's just all working. And yes, I nearly ran out of room, but I didn't, because I just went around and snuck around the back, so to say. You can go down there. I don't know why it has a bit of a higher side lean to it. I mean, I guess I do also have my lightning. So if I get stuck or trapped, I guess I could just place it, and then, ooh, I don't like that. I definitely want to be getting rid of you. I was about to say just place it anywhere and just get rid of it, exactly like I just did, which is half of the game, just making sure that you can actually use, oh my goodness, this piece is just going to have to go all the way down and nearly lose it. Please, nope, that's going to be it. Oh, that's just going to put everything in. But man, 73 compared to 47 or 53, whatever it was, that is definitely better. And so developing your mind's eye to actually see what comes next, funnily enough, kind of one of the basic things of Tetris, certainly also helps you here just be better. And even though I might not be the best at race, I can definitely still improve.